Good day to you. Happy weekend. I hope you're having a wonderful one, and I hope the weather's being very kind to you. It's been very mixed here. One day it's spring, the next day it's winter, and then it's spring again. So I don't think the weather can make up its mind what it's doing, but let's hope it does very soon and becomes spring sooner rather than later. So this week I have an update on the birds for you, and also what my plans are to protect the ducks and basically stop them heading up the beck to our neighbour's garden. I'm also sharing with you what it is that I've sown in March so far and what I still need to sow. So the seeds that I've put in already and the seeds that I've got sitting waiting to get sown, and an update on the veg that update on the seeds, the veg seeds that I've already planted and I've got growing in the kitchen windowsill. So let's take a look at that. Oh my goodness, what is that thing? Good afternoon, sunshine. It's always a pleasure to see you in my day. I'm very grateful for you. Well, I thought you might like an update on the ducks, and I'm pleased to be able to tell you that the two that were injured are absolutely fine. They're all good. So all 11 of the remainers are good, which I'm really pleased about. Supervisor's up to her usual tricks. Oh, look, gorgeous. What are you doing? Chickpeas gone. Yeah, what a lovely late afternoon evening it is. With the sun shining. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Yeah, I'm stood in the back right now. There we are. Trying to figure out how to protect the babbies. So I've come up with an idea. And that is, this is the end of my garden here. Let me just get my finger in the right place. Garden ends here. This is our property. That is the council's property. But what I'm thinking about doing is fashioning. That is a word I use a lot. Fashioning some sort of fence-ish to go from that side to that side. So maybe putting a stake somewhere on the bank this side, getting a bit of wire going across and then hanging things down from the wire, like struts of wood. See, up here, right up here, underneath that bridge, and you can just see a garden gate through there. That's my neighbour's property who has the dogs, one of which attacked the ducks. So this is why I want to stop the ducks from going up here towards his property. Of course, that doesn't stop his dogs coming into here, which is where this happened. However, it will hopefully stop them from, wandering up into his garden anyway, so I'm minimising the risk. So yeah, I've seen gates basically, or fences rather, crossing waterways, becks, burns, brooks, all the rest of it, whatever you want to call it, that basically stop things from going up it but allow the water to flow through it. So this is what I'm thinking. Not going to be doing it today, however, just sort of keeping you up to date with what my thought process is. I guess the other good thing is it will stop the rubbish coming through, hopefully, and then it'll make it easier for me to just pop out, pick up the rubbish, bin it, and then I can help keep the beck clean from here down the way. Anyway, that is my thought process. Sorry that was a bit long-winded, but I hope you enjoyed the view while I was explaining it. There's some wee ducklets going for a wander down the beck. That's the Safeway, not as in the superstore. Remember that? Anybody else my age remember Safeway? Anyway, never mind, off on a tangent. That's the birds had their Sunday morning clean out, which always makes me happy. Oh, I do like to see their wee coop as best as I can get it given the circumstances. Look at the state of it though. Roll on this year in their new block-built coop. Yesterday I declared spring. Today I'm declaring winter again. Oh my God. I'm getting mobbed. Noisy buggers, yeah. That's more like it. I think I can declare spring again, thank goodness. Check out how my peppers are doing. Let me just, hang on, hold this. So we've got, let me get my finger, peppers, peppers, peppers. That's a lemon that I planted last year from a, obviously, lemon seed. We've got peppers there, and this was what I think was an apple, no more. Regal vine tomato, and at the back some onions. So they appear to be doing all right. Here we've got piccolato tomatoes, and that one, that one, that one, and that one. At the back there is, oh, what is it? Onions. At the back there is lettuce, I think. And at the back here is basil. So they seem to be doing all right as well. Nothing more growing from the little mini cloche, but I'm going to plant some more seeds today and get them in that little gap at the left there. Here we are out in the grow zone, and I've just potted on these regal vines, give them a bit more space. I'll take them back in the kitchen window. And then moving over here, still got some of last year's spring onions. Don't think any of that's going to survive, but it's just stuff I planted last year and left in the greenhouse over winter. My avocado doesn't look like that made it. Celery, nah. Carob, that doesn't look very good either. That was actually plum, but I think it's grown strawberries now. I'm not complaining. Last year's leeks, I will get them in the veg beds this year. More strawberry by the looks of it. But this is the interesting one. So this is ginger that I planted at the end of last year, at the end of the summer last year. These things have started growing. Don't know what they are, but we'll keep an eye on them. And I'm about to plant just some random seeds that I've collected. So these are, I believe, apple, pear, and watermelon seeds. So I'm just going to pop them in this little tray here and put it in the cloche and just see if anything comes of it. So this is what I'm going to be sowing this weekend. We've got kale, sorrel, broccoli, cabbage, carrots and lettuce. I'm going to put them in these trays out in the greenhouse, so that'll be the first thing I've planted this year in the greenhouse, and I'm going to put a pane of glass on top just to keep them a little warmer, and hopefully that will do the job. I've never done that before, but this year's all about experimenting. There we go. Let's see how this works. I'm thinking that it's definitely better than just sowing the seeds and leaving them in the greenhouse, because I think it'll, you know, generate a little bit more heat underneath that glass and also create a little bit of humidity, a little bit of condensation potentially. These are the seeds I've still got to sow. I'm not sure when I'm going to do these ones yet, but rocket, that says May. I've got sweet corn. What is that? That's the sow indoors, March, April, May. I'll probably get that done in the next couple of weeks actually. Same as the cucumber. I'll get that done in the next couple of weeks. And these peas need to go directly into the veg beds, but I just don't think it's warm enough yet to put them out, although it does say March till June for both of them. I think what I might do is just wait until maybe April. I think April I'll put them in. I still need to dig the veg beds over yet anyway. But yeah, that's all the seeds I've got left. Oh, I'm getting them all in this year. I'm determined they're all going in. And that's it for this weekend. Another one flown by. Back to work again tomorrow. It's just how it goes though, isn't it? I'd really like to find out what you guys have been planting this month, what's going well, what's not going well, and if you've got any tips, hints or advice for me to make this my bumper year for vegetables, because that's what I'm planning on. But thank you as always for watching, and I will see you in the next video.